72 aspects of the self, the 72 goetic entities, demons representing the subconsciousness, and 72,000 channels and nadis. The middle pillar meditation using the tree of life spheres also corresponds to the nervous system using the I am, YHVH Elohim, the Lord God, YHVH Eloah versus Dath of knowledge and wisdom. So I will pause recording for a second. So hi Angel, thank you for joining. So yeah, so this video is particularly dedicated to Izzy, who is like our mind child, and he is also one of our very good friends, one of our soul tribe. So I'm making a video for him. So you wanted to say something for Izzy?
Yeah, see, it's very hard to find a guy like Easy in this busy world. So I feel something for him since a long time. Since he was talking to us, he felt like family actually. So we
Yes,
discussed about with each other. We even told about Easy in a WhatsApp group. And recently he again commented, and he even I think donated us once or twice before.
correct.
Not like that he is donating and he wants to donate every month for us. That's why we are grateful. No, actually, it is what his attitude. We appreciate it a lot, and see, he has some astrological connections also. You are going to explain this with your subscribers, with our viewers. I think he has certain astrological strong points that makes him very generous and akin to ourselves. So that's it. Thank you, Izzy, for being a mind son, or in Hindi or Sanskrit, it is called Manas-Putra. Manas is mind, Putra means son. So thanks for being there for us. We need soul people like you. So thank you, and be with us. Over to you, Partha.
Yeah, thank you, Angel. So this is the comment that Izzy said that he wants to donate to us. So even though we never asked him, and we never, in fact, we never ask anybody. But Izzy on his own, he has donated twice in the past, and he has given some great comments. So what I'm doing is, first I will show his one of his important comments, and then what I will do is I'll go to Pisces, the greatness of Pisces, the greatness of why exactly Vishnu is shown as Ranganatha, or the Lord of the drama, Lord of the stage, especially in Pisces. So why it is that? So I'm going to talk about few important things today.
Partha, please tell about your astrological connections, my astrological connections, and both of our connections to easy.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
there is a connection.
definitely. Definitely. I'm going to
Pisces.
touch about all these aspects today in this video.
Yeah.
So yeah, so Angel has Sun and Moon in Pisces. I do have Sun and Moon in Pisces in my Navamsa. So I'm going to go through the horoscope part a bit later. So first I'm going to read his some important comments about Ahir Bhutnya. So yeah, so what I'm going to do is, so I'm continuing his comment where he wrote about this meditation. Okay, so according to him, there is no such thing as demons or anything. So, which is right in a way. What he says is they are like actually the subconscious parts, because see, we are very fearful of our hidden things, our some karma associated with our past lives and all that. Those only actually appear to us, fearful things or goetic things and all that. So, which is good. I mean, that is also like one of the tantra sadhana, because see, when we do meditation, we have various sounds for each of the chakra, like lam, vam, ram, and all. So, and there is a devi associated with each of the chakra, like rakini, dakini, lakini. So that is of course a separate discussion, but I'm just saying that many of the lower things, which actually appear hellish and all that. It's nothing but our own fears at a subconscious level. So pillar meditation is talking about tree of life or Sushumna, corresponds to nervous system, and that itself is the Lord God. It is Eloha, Dath of knowledge, wisdom, the Almighty, Adonai Ha'aretz, Lord of the earth. So you vibrate these names at specific centers, you subconsciously reminding yourself that you are center of divinity. There is also meditation where we breathe several times, envisioning the sun on the right above the head getting brighter than the moon at the left, as if it were Mount Meru. We breathe in after both rounds and merge the two into a silvery golden sphere above it. So this is a meditation technique which he has suggested, which I feel you can practice. Sun on the right and moon on the left, as if it were Mount Meru. We breathe in both rounds. So so I think by mistake I had exited that comment. So I will just come back to that comment. So that meditation technique that Izzy is talking about is having sun on the right and moon on the left, as if it were Mount Meru. Okay. So I'm just going to that comment. Or did I delete it by mistake? So it is not deleted. Sorry, it is still very much here. So fantastic meditation technique. There is a meditation where we breathe several times, envisioning the sun on the right above the head getting brighter, moon on the left as if it were Mount Meru. We breathe in after both rounds and immerse the two into silvery golden sphere above. It is meant to unify the left and right hemisphere of the brain. You would then inhale 7 more into the unified sphere, and upon the final exhale, imagining that silvery gold light flashing down into your body and aura. So this is also one of the techniques which my guru taught me in 2003, of color prana getting into your body and all that. Like ultraviolet, violet, blue, we can just breathe inside into our body. Okay. So I don't know how to pronounce this. Simutu Zoom. In Jewish terms, the symbolism itself, looking at an on button, alludes the God infinite consciousness poured into time and space so that it could experience change, more specifically the alchemical process. So he's talking about alchemy. The Kala Chakra itself represents Malkut on the tree of life, the lowest sphere where all the elements of the higher one conglomerate, a chimera of sorts. Blavatsky refers to it as inferior mother. She also had Ashlesha in her charts. Of course, even I have Saturn in Ashlesha exactly on the head of Hydra. So yeah, I had my share of poison. I had a lot of terrible experiences in my life. Like my mom died, my mom's sister died, my grandmother, means my mother's mother died, my mother's father, my grandfather, whom I was very close to, used to play violin, he died, all in the space of 4 5 years. And then one of my cousins, she also died. So a lot of Ashlesha experiences. I know that the Bible is also backspeech book that teaches magic. It is not a religion but the study of universe and the practice of the natural laws, so which is fantastic. I have been also talking about the same thing over the years. And he does talk about some other things, like this is a very interesting thing. He talked about Revelation 9:17, the path describing the vaccines and the sting of scorpion. It appears to describing the default image of a chimera. So yeah, in a way, see, we are in kind of a world of called scorpion world. Okay. And the passage of the hero or the soul is that it has to go through this acid factory, so to speak, and come out like a phoenix, like an eagle with wings, which is away from the face of the serpent. So that is what we are all trying to do. Okay, so I'm going to now, of course, this is all Scorpio, so I'm going to talk about Pisces, which is the topic of the day. So let me share my stellarium. Okay, so coming to stellarium, first I'm going to go through in Vedic terms. So yesterday I was talking about Shiva. So some people had doubts like, how can Orion be Shiva? Well, it is very clear here. It is Kala Purusha. It is written here, and it has these three stars. So I'm going to show the Western map also, but we are more concerned about Pisces today. Why Pisces? Why it is called the sleeping bed of Vishnu? Well, I'm sure this itself will give you a fantastic visualization. So this is, see, if you are going to go through a Western perspective, this will look like two fishes. But now you can see why it is looking like Ananta Shesha, where Vishnu is sleeping. Okay, along with his, he's sleeping and his wife is attending to him, Lakshmi. So I'm going to show that image. So why exactly is that? Why Pisces is such a great sign? It's because it is ocean, of course, it is the potentiality, though this is not actually a oceanic sign because the real ocean is here, the Milky Way, right? This is the entire Milky Way. And if you see from the left, you can clearly see that in this Milky Way, so you have the dog of Kalapurusha or Shiva here. Okay, it's the same Shiva. And then this one Luptaka is actually Sirius. I will show you in a minute. So they are worshipped by the elite and many people. In fact, Shiva is on in sun. Okay, in sun they show the dancing Shiva and all. Why they worship this? Because it's a gate of man, gate to hell. This entire path is actually hell. Earth is not earth, earth is a hell. So once you pass over this journey, okay, so you're kind of reborn and then you fly away like an eagle. Okay, so this is that eagle. Actually, sorry, this is that eagle. So you fly away like an eagle. Means once you do astral journey or when you are out of the body and all that. So I'm going to come to Pisces again. So yeah, so why these Pura Bhadra, Uttara Bhadra are so great? Because see, Uttara Bhadra is blessed feet, okay, and Purva Bhadra is the former blessed feet. So there is a translation. I will just show you for a second. So when I click the star lore and I use translated. So if I use translated, you will see the. Okay, so if you see the translated, you can see first of the blessed feet and Uttara Bhadra is second of the blessed feet. So deliberately, I feel that this Pegasus and then Purva Bhadra is nothing but Pegasus. I'll come in a minute. Then Uttara Bhadra, which is the center of the ocean, which is actually Lakshmi, and then this is Vishnu. So why they are demonized? Because obviously in Kali Yuga or the Dark Ages, what happens is even a great sign like Pisces has been deliberately demonized. It's actually the most beautiful sign because if you see this sign, it looks like Vishnu is sleeping on a bed, Ananta Shesha, and then you have Lakshmi here. She is the blessed feet here, and first of the blessed feet. So it's like the 2 feet of Lakshmi. And it's such a beautiful sign. Deliberately, it has been demonized by the elite because of course for nefarious reasons they say the Pisces is this, Pisces is that, but actually Pisces is nothing like that, like what they say. It is the most beautiful sign, and it is the sign of potentiality, of great energy. It is of you know the connection between the universe as well as the self. Why? Because the 12th house of the zodiac is actually the feet. The feet are actually, people generally don't look at feet unless suppose you're doing some prayer or touching the feet of elders or something like that. Otherwise feet is like one of the hidden parts of the body, though it is not that hidden, but it is one of the hidden.
Yeah, it is also called that Jesus is also a Pisces.
Yes, yes. So we will come to that. Why exactly Jesus is Pisces is because Jesus actually represents Revati. Now, in this particular schema, Revati is not visible. It's called Zeta Pisceum, but actually it is very much part of the Pisces. So what we will do is we will go to the Western option for a second just to show. So Jesus is actually Sun. Jesus is nothing but Sun or Vishnu, so who traverses the zodiac, and the journey starts with Pisces. So what we will do is we'll look at Pisces again. So this is slightly, when we do Western, everything becomes little crumpled because all the signs appear suddenly. So what I'll do is I'll just remove certain lines, maybe just to make it slightly look cleaner. So if you look at now, so this appears like, okay, fish, and then there is a counterclock fish and all that. And sun has been here in this particular sign since the last 2100 years. Okay, it moves very slowly in a anti-clockwise direction. Okay, over a period of 2160 years, and then it will go to Aquarius. Aquarius has been hailed because it is a pot of nectar and all that, but people are forgetting one very important thing, that it is only very recently that Pisces, people have been starting to say, it's negative and all that. But actually, Pisces is Vishnu. Pisces is the 12th sign. Pisces is the sign of secrets. Pisces is the sign of meditation. Pisces is the sign of sleep, astral journeys, dreams, and all that. So, lot of hidden secrets. Why hidden secrets? Obviously, because it's an oceanic sign, and in the ocean we really don't know what is there. Like, for example, Dwarka and Atlantis sank in the ocean, right? So that is why a lot of secrets are within the oceans. So if we explore the oceans properly, we're going to get a lot of, truths and lot of things which are going to help us. So right next to the Pisces, we can see Andromeda, which is nothing but Sita in Indian mythology. In West, it is, and then you have Rama or Parshurama, and as well as Perseus. So Perseus is only Parshu. Parashu is Perseus. So is Rama. Andromeda is Sita, though the name is not direct. And our Izzy, he is born in this sign Pisces. Even Angel is born in this sign Pisces. So it's a very fantastic sign for, self-realization, because the 12th house is a sign of moksha. It is a sign of liberation. Why liberation? Because it's only Vishnu or the sun god or the core sun god. Because if when you meditate, you can hear the heartbeat of the sun. So that comes here. But when you look through Western eyes, it looks like Pisces. But actually, when you look through Indian, as I showed you, what I will do is I'll go back to Indian again. So you go to Indian Vedic, you can clearly see it is like the Ananta Shesha or bed of Vishnu. So I'll go to internet and I will show you that. So just give me a second. So now I've resumed the recording. So I'll just show you Vishnu Sahasranam. So 1,000 names of, or Vishnu uh, Shesha. See how beautiful this is. Extremely beautiful. So this is like, so Pisces is actually where the creation takes place. So like, from the navel of Vishnu, Brahma comes. So Brahma is in Aries. So how many people know that Brahma is in Aries? So the first nakshatra of Aries is Ashwini, and Ashwini is actually triple R. So many people in India and even in Netflix, people might have seen triple R. So if you see this, these symbols, many people have interpreted, oh, what is this Lakshmi doing? Oh, this is a, service kind of a thing. What is this nonsense? Like, why, if you see from a feminist angle, she's pressing his feet and all that. So this actually an incorrect, picture. It's not like she's pressing the feet. It's basically she's next to him. So the way the image has been drawn is incorrect. It's basically both are together, seated together. Okay. And he is in a sleeping posture because Uttarabhadra is actually sleeping and Purabhadra is kind of an awakened state. So why Uttarabhadra is sleeping and Purabhadra is awake? That's a mystery, right? Uttarabhadra is like the deep samadhi state. So when we are in a deep meditation, like how Izzy was saying, like when you're in deep meditation, so you're kind of actually uh, in a state where what is called as nirvikalpa samadhi in meditation circles. It is called nirvikalpa samadhi. That is this state, and this is Purvabhadra Lakshmi who is actually awakened. Okay, so that is why Purabhadra is also shown as like a lady with a garland and flames and fire and Chaturdashi. It is shown as the dance of Nataraj and all that. So, and this is shown like in a blue color and all the oceanic color, and he's sleeping. And then from his navel, the creation takes place. So Revati is the probably the sun. It is not shown in this picture, but Revati is the sun. It is the golden sun which comes at the beginning of an age. And so end is the beginning. Beginning is that alpha is omega, omega is alpha. That is nothing but Pisces. So that is what people need to understand. When in Bible they say I am the alpha and the omega. I think in Revelation or even in other Bible books it is said I am alpha and I am omega. So that alpha as well as omega is both Pisces. Beginning is the end is the beginning. Okay, from where new creation takes place, because Brahma is the god of creation, right? So Brahma is god of creation. This is the cosmic ocean, the Zodiac. Okay, and it's also known as Shishumara. I will show you what is Shishumara, which is the dolphin form of god. So this is the dolphin, Shishumara. And we all know that dolphins have great sense of sound. So this is one form of god. Okay, so I'll just pause recording because I need battery charger. Okay, so Shishumara Chakram. Okay, so this is the three steps of Vishnu and Shishumara Chakra, the dolphin, the galaxy, the Milky Way itself is Shishumara, and the sun, it goes through Pushan and it goes through various signs. So multiverse, the many worlds are created by Vishnu from the cosmic ocean called Pisces. Okay, I think there is some external sound. I'll just pause recording. So yeah, so this is very much talked about Pisces and then Shishumara Chakra and Uttarabhadra. So as I was saying, so why Pisces actually is shown like sleeping Vishnu. So now I hope you understood why, because the why Vedic saw in a different light. So Vedic saw Pisces like this. They didn't see it like two fishes. That is what people need to understand. They saw it as an enlightened state of the jiva who realizes the cosmic self. Okay, and then there is a creation which is the Brahma, which is Ashwini Kumaras and all that. So and these are like thousand hooded snakes, serpents raised. So this is with crowns. So obviously when in samadhi, see, I have told many times the snakes are not snakes but actually electrical fields or currents. So when all the Sahasrara chakra or the crown chakra is completely awakened, so the thousand electrical currents, they all glow in unison. That is what we mean by this. So that is Pisces. So when you are in the 12th sign Pisces, you are actually enlightened. So because in dream state, normally what happens, there is no disturbance, right? And since most people do a lot of nonsensical things in the daytime, so the dreams are generally polluted and they're disturbing and all that. So but when you are like in a state of calmness and all that, so the dreams will give you a lot of good insights. They will make you enlightened, completely enlightened. Okay, so this is that state. So now this is the correct picture that I was talking about. Anastasia is actually this. So Lakshmi is not serving the feet. So she is the Purva, he is the Uttara, and actually this thousand hooded is Uttara, and then Vishnu is like the sun who is inside Pisces. So sun, moon, and the neutral current. As you know that current, the current is always like, in the power has three circles, right? So I'll quickly go to the horoscope bit because it is showing that 40 minutes the thing will be over. So what I'll do is I'll make this as a part one probably if I extend. So this is my horoscope. So this is moon here in Uttarashada for me in Kavedamsa. What is Kavedamsa? Kavedamsa is nothing but the maternal. So the maternal lineage is Kavedamsa. So sorry, it is not moon. What I was saying, Venus. What I will do is I'll just choose the correct one. So D40. So now it will come correctly. Yeah. So from the maternal lineage side, my Venus is very much in Uttara Bhadra. In D60, my Venus is in Purva Bhadra. Then D30, my Venus is again. So in basically 6 or 7 charts, my Venus is exalted. So as you know, the Venus or cosmic love or Lakshmi is exalted in pure love, cosmic conscious love in Pisces. So I have Venus. So that is why if you see my strengths, I have Venus as the most powerful planet in my horoscope. So I'll just show you that. So Venus is Simhasanamsa. So Simhasana, see Venus is Simhasana. Simhasana means one who is seated on a throne. So Venus is the most powerful planet for me, actually, because it is exalted in many places, and especially when it comes to nakshatras, as I was showing. So Venus is in Uttara Bhadra. So Uttara Bhadra is awakened consciousness. So it is like Turiya state, which is like you are awakened within a dream. Okay. So in many of my divisions, so similarly I'll show angels horoscope. So what I'll do is I'll just create one immediately. April 1, 1984, 1555. So as you can clearly see, she has sun and moon both in Revati. So which is actually border of Uttara Bhadra and Revati. So same Lakshminarayana and all that. And one more interesting thing I will definitely show you is the marriage of the lamb and the supper of the lamb and all that which is there in Revelation. So what I'll do is I'll go to Google and I'll show you that. So Angel and myself, we have been getting a lot of dreams about, marriage ceremony and bride of Christ, and those kind of themes have been coming. So what many people have assumed that it is church and all that, but actually it is Lakshmi Narayan. It is a dawn of a new age. So what I will do is I'll just quickly go to King James Bible, then I'll go to Revelation chapter 21, which is again a very much a Pisces theme, awakened state, a new age. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from God out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. So, what is this holy city? So, it's not like a physical city and all that. It is basically the dawn of a new age where the earth itself will have new ways of working. The earth itself will have green plantations. People will go more towards protecting the earth and planting more trees, afforestation instead of deforestation. People will become more unified in consciousness and all that. So this will happen when the sun actually goes through that particular revolution which I was talking about, which is 2160 years. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, "Behold, the tabernacle of God is with men, and he will dwell with them." So sun will be with men, and they shall be his people, and God himself shall be with them. So God here is the consciousness. So God himself shall be with them doesn't mean that okay, there will be a physical person who will come and be staying with people, because a physical person can stay only in one place. Of course, Krishna and all, we have heard stories that he can travel to many places, many people at the same time. But we are not talking about that particular thing. We are simply saying consciousness. So God here actually represents consciousness shall be with them and be their God. So the new consciousness and all will be there within all the people, 1,44,000 people or million people or whoever people who are awakened, who are in tune with the new age. God shall wipe away all their tears, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying. There shall be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. So I would only say Amen, Amen, Om for this particular statement. Fantastic statement. Wipe away all
Amen.
tears from them. Yes, Amen. Thank you, Angel. Okay, and he sat upon the throne. So throne here, as I said many times, is the North Pole star. It's a Polaris. It's the age of the dawn of a new age. I shall make all things new, and he shall unto me write these words, and are true and faithful. So I'm, yeah, almost coming to the end of the presentation because it's almost 40 minutes. So yeah, I will probably make a part two later once I get some time. So I have to just go and freshen up. Thanks a lot, Izzy, again, because you have been a wonderful support for me, and Angel, you are fantastic support, my best friend. So both of you make my channel, like a son. Thanks a lot.
Always welcome. My pleasure. Thank you, Izzy. Thank you, everyone, for watching.